fresh character on this one. Oh, maybe this one I updated that. Sorry, I just don't know where I left off from my previous chapter. Let's get over to
War.
War never changes.
War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl? It's a boy. A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. A beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look
feel
at
like
you.
that's just
Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
What do I think about? Hmm. That's a good name. That's a darn good name.
That's a good name, don't you think?
Yes, I
Fits
think Private Parts is a
perfectly.
great name.
Looks like they've finished the gene
It's an
projection.
homage to myself.
Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up.
Yeah, there's still a few characters that their models don't load. He just loads back in. But luckily I learned there's almost a perfect preset for me. I just gotta change the facial hair to the gruff and scruff.
You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just
James?
I don't know.
Catherine?
I have to wait.
James?
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compressions. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2, 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on. Okay?
We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. This one's on the house. Fail to meet my expectations and there will
Don't
be
look
trouble.
straight into the light
need a
now.
doctor,
James,
not a
it's
dentist.
cheerly chatter.
Decorations,
May your
so
future
that
be
native
bright for
employees
you.
in this place will feel just like home. Come on over here, son. Come on. Walk to Daddy.
Okay. Hey,
Come to Daddy.
for anybody
You can
who
make it.
was able to catch that first test stream,
Over here.
that's what that missing texture / mesh was that Nuka-Cola trap.
Come to Daddy. There you go. My goodness,
For
just
make sure
a
I
year
did a
old
good
and
test
already
to see
walking
all
like
the
a
things
pro.
and got it all.
Your mother would have been
fixed.
so proud.
There may
Listen,
be some
kiddo,
things out there.
I know you don't
can't
like it
promise.
when Daddy leaves you alone,
I got the
but I
things
need
that
you
I
to
knew
take
of
care of yourself
from the
for a
start.
minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit.
Remember, it just works. This ain't New Vegas. I ain't got no need for luck. Dang, if only I had a bobby pin. It's block picking skill.
You are quite the little explorer, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Serves me right for trying to pin you in. Come
So
on
you
over
want to talk
here.
to me about this?
I want to show you something. See that?
Yeah.
It was your mother's
I
favorite
wanted to
passage.
talk to you about that.
It's from the Bible. Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega,
I can respect
the beginning
revelations.
and the end.
It's about the end of time.
I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
Okay. Ooh, a Nuka-Cola lamp. She lives that way, right?
These experiments
Don't be
are
a damn fool. We experiment to prepare. We prepare to survive. Of course I listen. Surprise!
Stanley, you turned the lights on too fast.
Stay more than a
You
month.
blinded the poor kid.
Happy birthday!
Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, pal. I
Happy
can't
birthday, Dad.
believe you're already 10.
I guess
I'm
it's not
so
your
proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man.
So-
I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official Vault responsibilities. So here you are.
Responsibility.
As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us. But I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool.
Great party, Amada. Thanks for doing this for me.
You're welcome. But really, your dad did most of it. I just helped with the decorations and stuff. Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for your birthday. Go on, guess.
Really, I have no idea.
Ha! I knew I'd surprise you. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Grognak. Issue 14. And with no missing pages. I found this in a box of my father's old things. Believe it or not. Imagine him reading comic books. I guess everybody was 10 once. Well, I better let you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday.
Oh man, you got a Pip-Boy. I wish I was 10.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Nice party.
Enjoying yourself? Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came. Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you?
Oh, you didn't have to bring me a present, Miss Palmer.
Fiddlesticks. What 10-year-old doesn't like presents? I was 10 once, believe it or not. My goodness, the vault was practically crowded back then. Not like today. So few young people now. But here I am rambling on again, and you listening so politely. Here you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you. No sharing required today.
Happy birthday!
It's time to...
Cake. I could read that now too.
Nice Pip-Boy. What is that?
Andy, wait!
3,000 role models?
I should probably put on a birthday hat.
I think you have to wind it up every morning.
Enjoying
Oh,
yourself?
no.
I am mortified about the cake, Mrs.
Susie,
Simply mortified.
Happy birthday!
Look,
Not supposed to talk to strangers.
Butch. I don't think his puny arm is strong enough to lift that
Daddy,
Pip-Boy.
I told you not to act all official.
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from old lady Palmer.
It sure was good when I ate it a few minutes ago.
You what? Dang, I love those sweet rolls old lady Palmer makes. You little... Just stay out of my way, you got it?
Happy
I
birthday!
know. What do you think we should call
but
her
I'm not
again?
sure
It's
anyone
gotta
else
be totally killer, though.
Nonsense.
Hey, how about the
People
Vault
always
Roller?
enjoy my
Get it?
little speeches.
Who wants to go
Besides,
around
that
all
friend of
day
yours
being
could
called
use a
a
reminder that
fool?
life is not
I
all
think you
fun
really
and
are
games.
What's that?
as dumb as you look.
Ugh, this is supposed to
Buzz
be a
off,
party, you
pipsqueak.
know? fun?
Happy birthday!
You should try it sometime, Daddy. You might
Come on,
enjoying yourself?
Wally.
What'd Butch want? I thought you were in trouble there for a second.
Don't worry about me. I'm not scared of him.
I know. He thinks he's so tough. One of these days, we'll figure out a way to get him back, okay?
You always have good ideas.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, I got one.
Do you
The
think
Mackers.
we surprised him?
Super cool,
I'm
right?
sure of it, Amata.
Jeez,
Never
Wally,
suspect
who's the head
anything.
of the gang? You or me?
Now go
no
on
way.
and enjoy yourself.
Thanks for coming, Stanley. I know you were busy with the water purifier. Everything's fine, I hope.
Oh, sure, nothing to worry about. Me and Andy got her all fixed up again last night, good as new.
I wasn't worried. You can fix anything, right?
We're already talking.
Anyway,
But
I'm
pretty
glad you
much.
could make it.
How's it going, pal?
Hey, Paul, your hobby's open. Whoa,
How are
that's
you
your
enjoying
hobby?
the party, Mrs. Palmer?
Now quick,
I helped
give me an idea of
Forks
what's
and
the name of
knives.
the game.
How may I serve you,
Oh,
master?
I got it. Oh man, this is a great one. The Grease
Hello,
Weasel.
Officer Gomez.
What do you guys
I'm
think?
glad you could make it.
I'm glad to be here. I think it's important to
Pretty
keep in
good.
touch with the young
What is it,
people. You
it's
know,
a
that's
scary
part of my
Allow me
job.
to wish you
They've
a
got teeth
happy
and everything,
birthday.
right?
Hey, Doc.
Sure thing.
We're all set down
Officer
here.
Gomez.
We call ourselves.
Well, it's been nice
Thanks.
chatting with you.
I'll
Here's
send 'em
one.
right
Thanks
down.
again for coming.
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
Are we having a nice time?
That's you.
Come
Butch.
on.
The big
Try to
cheese.
look like you're enjoying yourself.
Nice try, but shouldn't it be the big cheese and Wally? Why do you...
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party.
Yeah, my dad and Amata threw me a great party, didn't they?
They sure did. My. 10 years old already? Why, I can remember helping your dad change your diapers. And now look at you, a great big grown-up 10-year-old with your very own Pip-Boy. Since this was such a special occasion, do you know what I did? I wrote you a poem, just for you. I hope you like it.
Thank you. I will treasure it always. Is that all?
Of course. Run along now, dearie, and have yourself a wonderful birthday.
You always have to get your name in there.
What are you doing down here, young man? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level.
I'm not a kid. I'm 10 years old.
You sure are. Pip-Boy and everything. Look at that. If you can wait just one more minute, I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
Are you ready for your surprise?
What kind of a surprise?
The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try?
Here, we can't shoot a gun here.
We sure can't, unless we want the Overseer beating down our door. Jonas and I have found a place, though. Come on. Careful, it's a radroach. Think you can take care of that with your BB gun? Just aim and shoot. You'll be fine. Good work. That's one less round roads to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with a big game hunter.
Smile.
Boys and girls have different parts.
What is their problem anyway? So, I'm the overseer's daughter, so what? Like, I get any kind of special treatment.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old boy. So yes, you have to go to class to take your GOAT exam. Go on now. You've got a GOAT to take. Take care, son. Now get out of here, and good luck.
Good morning. Stopped in to see the old man before class, eh?
Morning, Jonas.
Morning, Doc. How's things?
Have you had a chance to look over these results?
I was just going over them. Something you're worried about?
I'd just like to keep an eye on it.
No problem. I'll have my report ready this afternoon.
I can show you a real tunnel snake,
good.
Amata.
Let me know if you
God, Butch, why don't you just leave me alone? Butch,
Why
stop
me?
it! Leave
Tough
him
guy,
alone!
Huh? Give him another. Come on, tunnel snake. You're pathetic. This isn't even worth our time. You and your little girlfriend have fun together. We're out of here. Come on, tunnel snakes. Let's go. Whatever you say,
Hey,
Butch.
Susie,
You're the
what's
boss.
new?
Tunnel snakes rule.
Oh, not much.
Fine, let's go.
Our heater's on the...
Well, you made it. All set for the goat? Trust me, it really isn't that bad. Just something everybody has to go through.
The goat test, but I guess I can do without. Sure. Yeah, I'm ready. I bet I'll ace it.
I'm sure you will, especially since it's multiple choice with no wrong answers. We'll start as soon as everyone's found a seat. Good luck. Let's not keep the overseer waiting.
I've got this headache that just won't go away.
Everybody else is there.
It's the lights. They hurt my eyes. What's still bothering you? Back off.
Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started. No talking, and keep your eyes to yourselves.
Back off.
Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Brotch.
Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Yeah, up yours too, buddy.
Question 2. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Medicate the infected area to the best of my abilities.
Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
Give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay.
Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer?
None. I wish the vault had a soccer team.
Question
Field
5.
Fairy.
Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another vault resident. What do you do?
Obey your elder and kill the resident with the pistol.
Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
Trade the vault hoodlum for his cherry bomb and blow the door open.
Question 7. Oh no, you've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Large dose of anti-mutagenic agent.
Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
Trade the comic book for one of my own valuable possessions.
Question 9. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking and...
Loosen the bolts on the pipe. So when the sink is turned on, the restroom will flood.
Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101? He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives.
The Overseer.
Pencils down, people. That's it. The infamous goat. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the goat. You can have the rest of the day off to celebrate or to pray as the situation warrants. Wow. Wow. It says here you're going to be the Vault's marriage counselor. Almost makes me want to get married, just to be able to avail myself of your services.
Whatever, I just answered randomly. Is that how you got stuck with your job?
Ha! Closer to reality than you might think. Listen, I was just as obnoxious at your age. I didn't take the goat seriously, and look where I ended up. Just between you and me. The whole test is a joke. If you don't like the results, I can make your goat come out any way you want. Just let me know.
G and small guns. Fighter energy and small guns.
Get out of my face.
I'll see you tomorrow, bright and early.
Anything is possible, even an A.
Daddy's
Mr.
not
Promise.
here to save you now, is he?
Get back to work. Selfish and insubordinate.
Wake up!
You
Come
need
on,
to
wake
know
up!
these things. I'm not going to be around to hold your hand forever.
Come on! You've got to wake up!
Huh? What's wrong, Amada?
You've got to get out of here. Your dad is gone, and my father's men are looking for you.
What do you mean my dad is gone?
He's left the vault. I don't know how, but he's gone. And my father, he's kind of gone crazy.
Dad couldn't have really left the vault. That's impossible.
I thought so too, but it's true. He's gone, and Jonas is dead, and now they're looking for you.
What? Jonas is dead? What the hell is going on?
My father's men think Jonas helped your dad escape. They caught him and brought him to my dad's office, and they... Oh my god.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just sorry you had to find out like this. I know Jonas was your friend. But we've got to go now. My father's men will be here any minute.
Even if that's all true, how did you get here first?
Oh, so you don't trust me now? Thanks a lot. You think it was easy for me to get here with the rad roaches and security all over the place?
Sorry, Amada, I do trust you. It's just a lot to take in.
I understand. It must be rough, waking up suddenly to find your dad gone and everything turned upside down. Listen, It may not be any of my business, but didn't your dad tell you anything about his plans?
No, I had no idea he was planning to leave.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure he had his reasons. Maybe Jonas was supposed to explain everything to you? But it doesn't matter. I can help you escape. I have my own plan.
Escape the vault. How?
Listen, there's a secret tunnel that leads directly from my father's office to the exit. You'll have to hack the computer in his office to open it. Use these to get into his office. That's how I always get in.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's get out of here.
Oh, one more thing. I stole my father's pistol. I hope you won't need it, but you'd better take it just in case.
Thanks, Amara. I'll only use it as a last resort. I promise.
Okay, I'll try to meet you at the exit. Watch out for security. Good luck! I'll meet you at the vault door if I can, but don't wait for me.
Utility. Special. Key. Nothing in there of any value. Whiskey bottle.
There he is.
That.
Hold it right there. Crime!
Well, before I hold it right here, let me pull out a baseball bat.
Get away from me! Get off me! Blood! Ah! No!
He was going to attack.
You gotta help me! My mom's trapped in there with the rat roaches!
Come on, let's see if we can help her out.
No, I can't go back in there. It's dark, and there's rat roaches.
Don't worry, Butch. I'll get your mom out of there.
Oh my God! Thank you! I didn't know what to do. You're the best.
Oh my God! Someone help me! Ah! Oh, please help me!
We did it! My mom's gonna be okay.
I did it.
You're the best friend I've ever had, man.
As if we were
Hey,
friends.
I know it isn't much, but I want you to have my Tunnel Snake's jacket. Go ahead, take it.
Cool, cool. Cool. Vodka.
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters.
Alcoholic.
Infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely.
Old lady Palmer.
That is all.
They were after her sweet rolls. At least I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Where do they keep coming from? God, I hate these things! Filthy old teach you to mess with me.
Young sir, how very good to see you.
Hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control.
Yes, I know.
Do not interfere with Vault security.
to go back to our quarters.
It's our only chance. Don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor. I'm not gonna let anyone stop us.
I don't need to fight any more officers than I already have.
You, I don't know anything.
Be reasonable, Amata. Officer Mack may enjoy this, but I don't. Just tell us where to find your friends.
Overseer's orders, I'm afraid.
Oh!
Ow! You didn't really think you could get away from us, did you? Blood! Ah! Do what your dad says, Amata.
That'll do for now. Be reasonable, Amata.
I knew you'd
Officer
turn up
Mack
sooner
may
or later.
enjoy this, but I don't.
I've been trying to do this
Tell
for a
us
long
where to
time.
find your friends so we can talk to you.
Blood! Ah!
Beaten him to death if you wouldn't have freaking gone at me.
Guards! He's here! Don't let him get away! Guards, help!
All I'm doing is getting some stun packs. I'll be out of here shortly. Don't worry.
Guards!
Jonas said what you did. Not what I thought it was. 10 removed it. What? Now to open up terminal. Howls. No, it is not. Is it style? No, it is definitely not style. It could be the S. H. There we go. It's always nice when I don't have to go through them multiple times. And open the tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. To the mountain. Secret tunnel.
We keep this door open now.
Oh my god. You did it!
Damn
You
straight.
opened the door! My god, I almost didn't believe it was possible.
Couldn't have done it out without your help.
No, you didn't need me. If anyone can survive out there, it's you.
Why don't you come with me?
It's tempting, but my place is here. The vault needs me more than you do. I'm the only one who has a chance to talk some sense into my father. Listen, if you do catch up with your dad, tell him I'm sorry for you know, Jonas and my father and everything. Goodbye.
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later. You shouldn't have tried to run. Stop! In the name of the Overseer. Gotcha now. You shouldn't have tried to run.
I wasn't going to.
Blood!
And you decided to come after me.
Blood! Your father betrayed us all!
Then you decided to come after me.
Blood! You shouldn't have tried to run.
You shouldn't have tried to come after me.
Blood! Blood! Blood!
Blood. Never actually explored this way. Huh. Guess I probably should have. See this. Tell me that there's more. I'm not going back into the atrium. That's for sure.
101 are hereby confined to their quarters.
Nice. Lobby pins. Stuff like that. Doctor and Wonder Glue, don't need that. Purified water, could use that. Slim pack, need that. I believe that's all I need from in here. And yeah, nothing. I mean, I guess I should probably use a stem pack first. I'm just curious who shuts the door. Does the Overseer shut it? Eat a little bit. Sorry. I just ventured down a little bit. See, there's Megaton. Freaking deputy one.
Well, I'm damned. You're from that vault, Vault 101. I ain't seen one of those jumpsuits in a long time. Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
Nice town you got here, Sheriff. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You treat my people nice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like.
Right, message received.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with?
I'm looking for my father, a middle-aged guy. Maybe you've seen him?
Nope, sorry. I got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town.
Let's discuss this bomb.
What about it?
Don't you think someone should disarm the thing?
I don't trust any of the locals to tinker with it. Besides, most people don't even realize it's still a threat. And hell, Cromwell and those crazies from the Church of Adam, they worship the damn thing. Why? Do you think you got the know-how to disarm it? For good?
I could see about disarming that bomb for you.
Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you.
I don't need a reward. I couldn't sleep at night knowing you guys could all die.
Well, that's mighty decent of you. Just don't, you know, go blowing us up. All right?
That'll be all now.
Good luck. Careful around that bomb.
Hey there.
I just want to get the wasteland's reliable guide started.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you?
Sure, I've got plenty to say about life in the vault.
Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
It was paradise down there. No fear, no worries. No. This outside place is amazing. In the main room, I can't even see the ceiling.
Yeah, you wouldn't imagine how hard it is to replace that big light bulb up there, too. That's great for a forward. Open with a joke and all that. Here, take the suit. Something tells me you might need it. That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
What's this book you're working on?
Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean words.
Sounds like a great idea. I can't wait to help.
Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first?
What's this about radiation?
Well, that's what I need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that.
Okay, I'll get irradiated. Just be ready to fix me up when I get back.
Oh, you're a peach. Or at least some sort of hardy fruit that grows in the savagely irradiated mockery of agriculture we have nowadays. Now, 200 rads should be enough for basic sickness. But if you can get 600 or more rads, my test will be even more accurate. Just make sure you can get back here, and I'll see to it that you're well taken care of.
That'll be all.
Come back soon.
Coca-Cola. Yeah, the mod author for that one actually really did put some good effort in making sure that people didn't just jump off buildings or off the edges of their...
Give your bodies to Atom, my friend. Release yourself to his power. Feel his glow and be divided. There shall be no tears, no sorrows, no suffering. For in the division, we shall see our release from the pain and hardships of this world. Yea, your suffering shall exist no longer. It shall be washed away in Atom's glow, burned from you in the fire of his brilliance. Each of us shall give birth to 1 billion stars formed from the mass of our wretched and filthy bodies. Each of us shall be mother and father to 1 trillion civilizations. Each of us shall know peace, shall know an end to pain, and shall know Atom in his glory. I urge you, my friends, come, drink with me and pray. Glorious Atom, I give unto you these feeble bones. I present to your will this frail body. I beg of you to use me as your vessel. Guide me to your brilliance. Divide each particle and give relief to this rotten flesh. Cast the fragile form of this ephemeral body into new life in the forge of your glow.
600
Atom, come, bestow your...
Oh, feeling a bit under the weather? Or a bit over the Geiger counter?
I'm about as irradiated as I can get without burning a hole in the floor.
I can tell! You're positively glowing! Now, just hold on and try not to move. Tell me how it feels, and I'll get you fixed right up.
Too tired to be snide.
You're a lucky one, you know. At this level, most people don't make it. But then again, most people don't have my experimental tricks. And now, after taking a few notes, I'll take care of that nasty radiation with a bit of my own homemade concoction. I've never had the chance to test it out on someone so heavily dosed. Oh, but I'm sure it'll work out fine. Exciting, isn't it? Okay, a little Brahmin milk, a couple magnets, and maybe a few happy thoughts. Well, you're alive! Oh, that's the good news. But there was a little side effect. A teeny tiny mutation. But it seems to be benign, at least. Here, take a few radiation chems as my little way of saying, I'm sorry I twisted your DNA like a kitten with a ball of yarn.
I'm ready to continue our research on the first chapter.
I've got to see how safe it is to scavenge food from one of those huge stores out there. I need someone to research how to travel through a minefield. And that'll cover the first section of the book. Which strikes your fancy?
Getting food doesn't sound bad. What are you looking for?
Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old Super Duper Mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it.
Okay, I'll check out the Super Duper Mart.
Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay?
Let me see what you have for sale.
Absolutely.
Moonshine. As long as I got more bullets.
Good hunting.
That'll be all now.
Try not to die.
I will most definitely try not to.
Ah, hello.
time we had a talk. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence.
I guess I can take it.
Well now, if it isn't the little saint from the vault. We've been looking for you. Someone's put quite a price on your head.
What? I
Why?
just got out.
You think you can walk around the wasteland doing the things that you do, and there isn't going to be someone who takes notice? Such a shame. I hear that you could have been something useful. Ah well, time to die.
Can't we talk this out?
No, no, I don't think so. Oh!
Scheiße. In the name of the overseer? Question mark? I don't think Damn. Guess I should probably be a little better prepared before I go there. Trying to hurt you anyways. You was trying to hurt me. that's why you need the luck. So you don't miss. There we go. Oh, the Chinese commando. Let's kill the Chinese guy. Why'd they have to kill the Chinese dudes? What did the Chinese guy do? Run as fast as you can. Oh, you are. Raider. Yes, you are. Do you really think you're smart to do that? Immediately on this one.
God damn it!
Hey, you guys killed one of these guys like that. Ooh, I did not mean to pick up that armor. Those outside maybe. Only allowed to repair so much. At least in my current lab deal. Cigarette. Activate the security robot. He likes dresses. Trees. Tries? He likes tries. He likes it when I try. Run routine mode.
Loading. Personality. Rocco. R04. V9. Office helper. Running default office protocol. Error. Loading daily agenda. Error. Security breach detected. Please stand back.
We're back. Somebody open up the... Hang on. Something ain't right here.
Right. Your cooperation is...
It's killing time. I'm gonna mount you on my fucking wall.
It's go time. Ooh, I love it. want to die? Come on, come on!
Here, I think I need 30 for that one that I needed. Yeah, that's it. Fast travel there because I am lazy. Wait, did I totally just fast traveled here instead of there. I'm like, what? Don't worry, don't take care of
looking
long
for the
enough.
mayor or the sheriff?
And every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice. Let the men, women, and children of the earth come forth to gather and behold the power of Atom. Let those who play.
He was heading up this way. Standing in front of the door. Yes, he is.
I'll be damned. You did it, didn't you? You disarmed that thing. And all without asking for pay, too. Hell, why don't you move in? Here's the key and the deed to an empty house. Consider yourself a Megaton citizen.
Nice.
Oh, and talk with Moira at Craterside Supply. She's got random odds and ends you might be able to spruce the place up with.
Now that I'm helping you, maybe you can help me? I'm looking for my dad.
Well, come to think of it, I do remember a stranger coming through here. Had a look in his eye. You know the kind a man gets when he's got a purpose. Spend some time up in the saloon. Might want to check with Moriarty. Just watch yourself. That man's trouble.
That'll be all now.
Later.
I guess I could go over to my house and sleep. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea. Can't go look right outside right now.
So, you're the genius who disarmed the bomb. Weeks of waiting and watching ruined! It's a pity you acted so hastily. In the future, best sleep with one eye open.
I really want to. He just threatened me. One of those brains out. But it's not the wasteland way. It's totally the wasteland way. But it's not the proper way. gonna have it all completed. It's a quest. Well, for me it is at least. I mean, it's not normally a quest at all, but it's a quest for me. Oh, I guess I should probably actually do that. Yeah, they say you need 8 hours. I think 8 hours is plenty of time. Where? Oh yeah, for that actually heals. Things I forget about this game. Who I can actually get as a companion, believe it or not. It's part of the mod. Apparently, the mod isn't meant for this game, though. It's meant for Oblivion, which I find weird. Why would a mod that affects something in Fallout's gameplay? I can understand if it's from... that's probably what it is. It's probably from Oblivion mod, and they just forgot to finish it.
Some sort of motor. But it was coming from the sky.
I hope I didn't upset children of Adam. At least not too much. I just was not going to let that damn thing stay active. Apparently, she's not. Oh, it's 7. That makes sense. I probably wouldn't want to be open to 7 either. It's more like it.
How's the field research going? So, how's the scabbing been? Got the food and medicine from that super duper mart?
It wasn't easy, but I got the food and the medicine.
Really? You did? You did! Well, all right. Tell me all about it.
I found raiders and a robot. It was hardly a safe place to scavenge.
Whoa, really? Raiders and robots? I guess I wasn't the only one to think about checking those stores. Looks like you gotta be careful looting them. Well, keep what you got. Just traded for a big food shipment myself. Here, take a bit. My treat. Tastes kinda grates after a while. Oh, and take this. It's an old food sanitizer. Just carry it with you, and it should automatically make most food and drink, better.
Let's finish up the chapter with that landmine research.
Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps. I've heard stories about a ghost town that's just full of mines. Traders just call the place Minefield. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. And could you bring back a mine for my studies?
I'll head into Minefield. Wish me luck.
Oh, don't worry. No one ever goes there because they say it's a ghost town. And since ghosts don't exist, you can just focus on the landmines. I hear there's a playground in the middle of town. Reach that point and come back, and I'm sure you'll have some stories to tell.
Do you sell any specialty items?
Do I ever? I've got the schematics for something called a rocket launcher. I sell all the components too, so you can make the weapon yourself. Don't worry about ammo. This baby shoots all the junk you might find out there in the wasteland. Ashtrays, teddy bears, you name it. In fact, if you ever need to make any custom weapons, feel free to use my workbench here in the shop. All you need is the schematics and parts.
Let me see what you have for sale.
What do you need?
I love how they took away all of her caps. Hey. Just shy.
Don't hurt yourself.
I won't. Just help me out.
Try not to die. Hi, how are you today?
I'm good. Aren't you told not to talk to strangers, though? Aha, I was right. There is one in this town. Wait a minute. I know exactly where it is, too. The Sims house. I need like 50 or higher to get in there. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Get up to this.
Ah, come on, you piece of junk. Every day it's the same damn thing.
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio. The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
Goddamn radio. Why won't you work? Stupid radio. Son of a bitch. Wait,
Just give it
is
up,
that...
Gob. You're not
Damn
going to get anything.
Morning.
Hey, Colin.
Does the pampered princess seek an audience with her king?
I'm tired. I think I'm gonna knock
Welcome
off
to
early.
Moriarty's saloon.
I know you won't mind.
Colin Moriarty, at your service. Welcome to Moriarty's. My saloon, my home, my slice of heaven in this backwoods little burg. If you've got the caps, I've got your pleasure. Please sit down, make yourself comfortable. Your troubles are a thing of the past.
Looking for my father, a middle-aged man. Maybe you seen him?
My God, it's you. The little baby boy all grown up. Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct?
Look, I just want to find my dad. Do you know where he is?
You seem like a nice kid, so I'm going to be straight with you. Your dad was here, and now he's not. And yes, I know where he went. But what you're asking me for is information, and information is a commodity. Let's say 100 cops, and Daddy's location is yours. Very reasonable.
$100 caps? Are you nuts? I don't have that kind of money.
Guilty as charged. Tell you what, kid. I'm going to help you out, for old time's sake. If you don't have the caps to pay for the information, then maybe you could do a little favor for me.
So you want me to do your dirty work?
Who said anything about dirty work? You need some caps, and I'm giving you a way to get them. It's just business. This junkie bitch named Silver borrowed quite a few caps from me. Claimed she could start funneling Jet and Psycho to me for a good price. Problem is, she scrammed with the loot and set herself up in Springvale so she can inject herself into a stupor. Get the caps she owes me, and they're yours. Yours to pay me with, anyway.
I want to buy a drink.
Tell it to Gob. He'll get you whatever you need.
That'll be all.
A little bit of caps for so much information. Think about it.
Got something on your mind?
Mr. Moriarty, can I talk to you? What did you say to me? What did you say to me? Did I give you permission to speak, you disgusting corpse?
Colin, Mr. Moriarty, sir. I just wanted to say you're looking quite dapper today, sir.
Shut your gob, Gob. Ain't that why I named you that to begin with? 'Cause you talk too goddamn much. Now get your rotten ass back to work.
Oh. Yes, sir.
Jesus, give me strength. Good to see you.
Looking's free. The rest will cost ya.
Talk to Gob real quick. See if I can say some shit.
Hey, Smoothskin. You need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all?
Let me think about it for a moment, my good man.
Wait, you're not gonna hit me? Yell at me? Not even berate me a little bit?
Are you kidding? I hadn't planned on it.
Well now, that's a surprise. I'm used to every asshole smooth skin in this town giving me shit just 'cause I look like a corpse. I'm glad to see that there are a few worthwhile people around here. Listen, Moriarty'd have my head if he caught me selling at a discount. But for you, I'll risk it.
How about a drink?
Anything for you, friend.
Water, a bit scotch, Barnabas, phono stick, beer, moonshine. There's certain things I won't get rid of. So, you know, that's like an acceptable thing to do right there.
See you soon, drunkie. Later.
Yeah?
I'm probably gonna end up adding a mod for sprinting. If I can find one that works anywhere near as similar to the one that I have for New Vegas. That'd make me more liable to actually walk around the wasteland as opposed to quick traveling as much as I do in this. Ooh. It's always nice when you can pull in a trash can. Small ranch.
Who the hell are you? Where'd you come from? Did Moriarty send you?
Yes, and he says you owe him some caps.
That bastard. He's a liar. He just wants me dead. Those caps are all mine. I earned them.
Slow down. Tell me your side of the story.
Look, I used to work for that slob, doing, you know, favors for guys. Well, I got sick and tired of it. I told Moriarty I'm taking my share of the caps and leaving. I even slept with the pig to seal the deal. Next morning he tells me I couldn't leave. So I bolted. I took my money and ran. Now he's branded me a thief and a junkie and sent his cronies to find me. I guess I need a new hiding place.
Look, just give me some of your caps and I'll tell him you're gone.
You'd do that for me? I never expected anyone to care enough. Here you go. Thanks, kid. You're all right.
Honestly, they got more that way. She's a jet junkie. And psycho. Huh. Bobby Coons. She just does drugs.
You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave, President of America, President...
Oof. Excuse me. Yeah, I got a nice one that does that. Not a big fan of really dark areas, I guess is how I put it.
Thirsty, partner, try Moriarty's.
What's it to be? A few caps to find out where your father went? Or are you going to have a go of it on your own? Well, the wasteland can be such an unforgiving place. Good. I hope she got what she deserved. You took care of our little lost lamb, eh? I knew I could count on you. How about you just hand over 100 caps and we'll call it even? Now that wasn't so difficult, was it? Your dad came through here all right. Didn't stay long, though. Said he had some important business to attend to and headed off to the city.
3.
Something to do with Galaxy News Radio. Guess that'd be the place for you to start. Good hunting, and thanks for the caps.
Bastard.
Careful in DC now. Those super mutants can be a prickly bunch.
At least I have like all the ammo I'm gonna need for a while with my gun. Just need to make sure I keep it in good condition. I mean, there is one thing that I could technically cheese, but I'm not gonna do so. And that's just because there's a predetermined marker that's put out there for gun owners. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna continue the storyline, or I could just go down there myself because I do have some mods that could start down there. And they also have a nice little overhaul done on the place. And I think it'd be nice to check out the gun runners too. So, you know what? Let me see if I can no, it can't unselect quest. I mean, I know what I could do instead of unselecting a quest. I can select a quest that goes the same way. Ooh, it's an iguana. I caught an iguana. That's a pet iguana. I'm keeping it. I think it's good luck. Iguana's a good luck, right? Oh! Oh! No. Blowfly. No. Blowfly's on a good luck. But they're food, so I can't complain about that. It reminds me. Whoa, no, 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 I'm not eating me. No, that's messed up. Not to eat him. He can go. Didn't think that was supposed to be it. Ooh, like that. See, now I'm just frickin' hunting. Yippee-ki-yay. Only reason why I decided to pick that quest line up is because of the fact that it's actually the closest to where I need to go. That's interesting. Don't know if that's accidental or on purpose, but it's interesting nonetheless. Okay, there's barbed wire fence there. That's dog cages too. Bells that jingle, jingle, jingle. Dang. No. Dang it. Shot at me if you would have destroyed that eyeball.
Sweet America, hello again. This is President.
I know that. Probably didn't help that that guy was carrying a Chinese pistol. I mean, America was kind of fighting against China. They probably thought that he was part of the Chinese government. I don't know. Don't ask me. I wasn't there.
It's go time. Die, die, die!
Well, I mean, it was.
The hell with this!
But you're gonna run? You're gonna start the engagement, and then you're going to run.
Oh my god, I didn't want to die!
You don't start an engagement and then run. It's not right.
Oh!
Really? He's gonna use a flamethrower. Oh. She was going to use a flamethrower. And she did. She whooped my motherfucking ass. That just shows. Why, boy? Why are you running? I'll shoot you in the booty. I'll booty shoot you. vicious dog. You die today too. Or I take your meat and your ears. And I go to aid. And slow climbing. For me. I feel like I need to go that way before I go too far that way. Oofta. I actually made it. All I know is that I need to get pretty freaking far down that way. The waterfront helps quite a bit because the waterfront is really freaking close to where I need to be. Hey, it's Grandma Sparkles.
Well, look at this. We got us a wanderer all the way out here in Wilm's Wharf. You must got some important business out here to be wandering around, but 'tain't none of my beeswax what you're doing. But if you're interested in trading, maybe we can help each other.
I'm interested in trading.
We always need bullets. Takes damn near 100 of them to kill a guai.
Always need bullets. Takes damn near 100 of them to kill a guai. You can use that. I still have that living iguana that I dropped? That's funny. Yeah, I think that's about all I actually need to sell right now. Aw. Dang, near the end of the stream and we had our first crash. That ain't bad. The only thing I hope is that it freaking saved when I got up to Willem's Wharf. So that just saddens me, and because of the saddenness, I am going to take my cheat option and go down to the gun runners. Cause I was really aiming for River City.
Ah, hello.
These are the
Yes?
gun runners of the Capital Wasteland. Love how River City has a nice big old billboard. They're just like, yeah, we're here. apologize about.
So thirsty.
The bridge, when it extends, it may not line up. That is one issue that I
Welcome to Rivet
have
City.
seen in the past.
Please wait while the bridge extends.
But it could have just been a mod that I have had uninstalled. Yeah, I think it's gonna be slightly askew off that way. Like I said, I apologize about that. It's not really something that's in my control.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City.
I'm looking for my father.
And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him.
I'm sure you don't know him. He's lived in a vault for his whole life.
Oh yeah? And I'm a fairy princess. You keep up this smart-ass attitude, and you're gonna wind up floating face down in the river.
He disappeared, and I'm just trying to find him, that's all.
All right, all right. You can go on in. If I hear about any trouble, you're gonna wind up in the river. You get me?
He has temper problems.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Ooh, science.
Any trouble in this area?
Ooh.
I find your...
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes, yes, yes. But Dr. Lee...
Dr. Lee is trying to save lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts. Now please, stand aside.
I'm sure the good doctor's work with water purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake, the technology in that android...
What's at
continue with
stake?
the main story.
You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, hmm? But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry
Butt
set
much.
and talk real science.
Suit
Acting
yourself.
like a butt munch.
Yes? You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire?
Depends on what exactly we're talking about here.
To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property.
Missing property. What kind of property?
How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all
It's not
a
what they're
robot
called.
can be.
They're Mr. Handies.
You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off.
Sounds like slavery to me. You sure they don't wander off on purpose?
Nonsense! This is a machine we're talking about. Can you enslave a generator or a water purifier? Of course not.
That's kind of what
The same
you do
principle
to them.
applies.
Like,
But let's
things
get
like
back
that,
to
yeah,
your mission.
That's kind of what
You
we
are
do
to
with
find
slaves.
this missing android. I've tracked him to somewhere here in the capital wasteland. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it.
I'll be compensated for my services, right?
Of course. I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends.
Sure, I'll look into finding your android for you.
Excellent. Locate my android, and you won't be disappointed. Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that.
Need to know more about what I'm dealing with. What is an android exactly?
Forget everything you know about robots. Those buckets are mere children's toys compared to the real thing. Androids have fake skin and blood and are programmed to simulate human behavior, like breathing. They can even eat and digest food realistically.
That'll be all now.
Of course you do. It was so noisy last night, I could hardly sleep.
Maybe a quick fix has something that will help you sleep. Cindy's got all kinds of good chems.
I'll try that.
Evening.
I'm going topside for a while.
It was so noisy last night. I could hardly sleep.
Maybe a quick fix has something that will help you sleep. Cindy's got all kinds of good chems.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Wait, how do you know who I am? Have we met?
You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same.
I'm trying to find my father. Have you seen him?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
I left the vault to look for him.
Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already.
I'm sorry, could you please tell me where he's gone?
Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
Where is this old lab of yours?
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
That'll be on it.
Good luck finding your father. I'll try that.
I just
Hello.
skipped an entire quest.
Did you hear about the fight in the muddy gutter last night?
No.
Yeah, Bell's going down.
That's what I'd have to take.
Have to replace some tables and chairs.
I'm sure she'll just scrounge some from the lower deck.
Fresh potato. I'll take the one that I'm allowed to take.
Don't touch the vegetables. They're fragile.
Sorry, I just took the one I wanted. Because you said I could take since. What?
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Evening.
Abraham
Quite an
Washington?
impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history.
Yes, an interesting collection indeed. Too bad I'm not actually in it.
Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection.
A single one of them? Alright. I'll bite. Which document is missing?
In 1776, the Second Judgmental Congress got together and adopted a document drafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson himself. It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form in the Declaration of Independence.
If you want me to retrieve the Declaration, all you have to do is ask.
Oh, would you? It would mean so much to me and the Society's collection here.
I'd love to be part of history and bring you the Declaration.
Excellent! You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine, you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives.
That'll be all now.
Remember, treat the document with care. It's a fragile piece of our history.
Yes?
Market. It's actually.
Hey there.
Greetings, traveler. Interested in buying some meds or chems? Let me see what you have for sale. Sure, take a look. Jet, morphine, and stim packs. Ooh, but she's got some honeys. Damage 10. 9. Yeah, I'll sell that. She's always got that. That reappearing, I think that iguana is forever in my inventory. Bad camera. So I sold that before it used. Dang. Well, guys, it's close to that time anyways. So, I think I'll call that a stream for the day.